George Madison was born in Rockingham County, Virginia in June 1763. His early life is unknown. He received his education in rural Virginia. He served in the Revolutionary War as a soldier and enlisted at a young age. He was in Kentucky by the mid-1780s, possibly around 1784 in Lincoln County. He married Jane Smith, and they had 4 children. He was wounded twice in the Indian battles of 1791 and 1792. On one occasion, the story goes, during the retreat, a soldier named William Kennan found Madison sitting on a log. Kennan was being pursued by natives and encouraged Madison to run, but Madison stood to reveal that he had been badly wounded and was bleeding everywhere. Kennan helped Madison to a horse, so they were both able to escape. During another battle, serving under John Adair, Madison was wounded. He entered politics in 1796, serving as the Kentucky State Auditor of Public Accounts, a position he held for 20 years. He was the director of the Bank of Kentucky. He served in the jury for Aaron Burr's trial of treason. He also served in the War of 1812 as the second major of the 1st Rifle Regiment of the Kentucky Volunteers. In the Battle of Frenchtown, he was captured, held prisoner in Quebec in 1813, and released a year later in a prisoner exchange. His wife, Jane Smith Madison, died in 1811. With poor health, he resigned as auditor, but with public demand high, he sought the office of governor. James Johnson was the other candidate running for office, but he withdrew when Madison entered the race, so Madison was elected the 6th governor of Kentucky unanimously. His health was so poor, he could not make it to Frankfort, so on September 5, 1816, he was sworn into office at Bourbon County. However, shortly after taking office, he became ill with tuberculosis, and his only act was the appointment of Colonel Charles S. Todd as the Secretary of State. Governor George Madison passed away on October 14, 1816, and was buried in the Frankfort Cemetery in Frankfort, Kentucky. He was in office a total of 39 days. Some other notable facts about George Madison: he was the first Kentucky governor to die in office. President James Madison was his second cousin. His brother, James Madison, became the Episcopal Bishop of Virginia and president of William and Mary College. I hope you enjoyed learning about George Madison, Kentucky's 6th governor. His time as governor was short, but throughout his life, he did have an influence on Kentucky politics in the early years of the state. Don't forget to try out audibletrial.com/kyhistorypod to get a free book of your choosing. Like, subscribe, and share this video and the Kentucky History channel for more Kentucky history content. If you feel like it, check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/kyhistorypod. Find us on Twitter and Facebook at kyhistorypod. And don't forget to check out the Land Between the Meadows Kentucky History Podcast for more in-depth history of Kentucky. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.